Terminal velocity. Terminal velocity is the greatest speed reached by an object when moving through a fluid. Dear student, the terminal velocity is the greatest speed reached by an object when it is moving through air or gas. For example, a body is moving with 60 meter per second, and this 60 meter per second is the greatest speed. The body is not increasing their speed. That speed is known as the terminal velocity, mean the greatest speed. Okay, now let us take an example. When a parachutist falls from a hovering helicopter, as her speed increases, the air resistance on her also increases. It is obviously clear when a parachutist falls from a helicopter, if her speed increases, so the opposing force, the air resistance on her will also be increases. Eventually, it is enough to balance her weight, and she gains no more speed. That will be the final speed, right? She is at her terminal velocity. Typically, this is 60 meter per second. This 60 meter per second is the terminal velocity. Keep in mind this 60 meter per second value, right? Now, dear student, the terminal velocity depending on some value. First one is the air condition. It depends upon the air condition as well as the size of the body, the shape of the body, and the weight of the body. If the air blowing hard, so there will be difference in the terminal velocity, and also the size of the body, the shape of the body, and the weight of the parachutist. Dear student, parachutists make use of air resistance. A free fall parachutist jumped out of an aircraft and accelerate downward. We know that at first air resistance has a little effect. However, air resistance increases as he falls, and eventually this force balances his weight. Then the parachutist stops accelerating. He falls at a steady rate known as a terminal velocity. Dear student, at first when a body jumps from an aircraft, the body accelerating downward at first, but after some time her body, when the forces balance his weight, then the parachutist stop accelerating and the body falls with an uniform speed, not increasing the speed. A uniform speed, let us take uniform speed 60 meter per second. This 60 meter per second is the greatest speed. The body is not increasing their speed, so that 60 meter per second is the terminal velocity.